A momentous occasion for the St. Lucia Hospitality and Tourism Association, SLHTA, celebrating 60 years of existence on February 28th. In a packed conference room at the Harbour Club, stakeholders met for the open session of the SLHTA's annual general meeting and celebration of their milestone 60th anniversary. The feature address was delivered by the Secretary General and Chief Executive Officer of the Caribbean Tourism Organization, Mrs. Donna Regis Prosper.
Mrs. Donna Regis Prosper is no stranger to the SLHTA. She is a former director on the board of the SLHTA. Many of us have had our education experience connected and at crossroads with her in our history and our past. But how exceptional is it that St. Lucia has a St. Lucian who heads the OECS. We now have a St. Lucian who heads the Caribbean Tourism Organization. The president-elect of the Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association, St. Destang, is a St. Lucian. How wonderful it is. What an exceptional example these leaders are setting for us and our people. But we've got to pay attention and we've got to seize this opportunity to harmonize interests and build collective goodwill and set an example of change for our Caribbean people who are looking at us right now.
Chief Executive Officer, SLHTA, Nurani Aziz, emphasized the timeliness of the AGM held under the theme Tourism and Peace, Sustainable Strategy for Prosperity.
What's happening globally and in a number of Caribbean islands, the unrest that is taking place in terms of violent crimes, I think it is an indication that as leaders, we have made some missteps along the way. As an SLHTA, we too have been taking stock of what got us to this 60-year milestone, what we did right, and what are the areas for improvement. Progress cannot be had without prosperous communities. And so we've got to stop and rethink our model of economic growth and development that allows for greater access to those opportunities by community stakeholders.
Despite the crime situation facing many countries, Aziz believes the issue can be wrested under control.
We're not lost. We perhaps drifted from course, but our history as a Caribbean people has demonstrated our power and our strength to be resilient. This is conquerable, but we must stand together to deal with the issue of a disconnected society from economic gains, a polarized youth from access to opportunities, and a small and micro, medium-sized economic sector that is hungry for access to the tourism dollar. We have to create those opportunities for people. We must do so collectively and in a very kind and embracing and all-encompassing manner.
The event also included a trade show connecting micro and small operators with hoteliers, tourism outlets, and duty-free retail shops, fostering networking and providing access points for small producers to link with the tourism sector. Sltha Turns, HTS News Force.